Do you enjoy getting blasted by lightning and running around in doll-infested areas? No? Well then you should be very afraid of the Swampy Pit. If God forbid you are in hardcore, avoid this place like the plague. Now did I die? No, of course not. I'm a Giga Chad hammered in player. But on run 13, my boy LaHarris wasn't so lucky. The first two levels play out the same. There's a small loop layout in both of them, but the third level is a horrible maze and it contains no unique or champion packs at all. So you should probably just avoid it, unless you really want that super chest. So let's say you're crazy enough to farm the Swampy Pit. How in the world do you get there? Well, it's very difficult to find. As you can see in this first example, I'm basically running in circles. The second example is even harder, like finding a needle in a haystack. But on a more serious note, ease of access is one of this area's biggest strong suits. It's right by the waypoint. The downsides are impossible to ignore though. It is filled with dolls and souls, and basically everything is lightning and fire immune. But hey, you know what that means. This place is perfect to bring your Blizzard Sorceress on the start of ladder. So I did 100 Swampy Pit runs on Battle.net Players 1. And I know what you're thinking. The PTR is out, why not just go farm it there? For one, I like to have a standard of 300% Magic Find on all my Magic Find videos. Secondly, I plan on doing a pre and post patch comparison. And lastly, if I dropped my first ever Tyrael's Might on a PTR server, I might just die on the inside. The first somewhat good item drops on run 14, Jade Talon. One of those items I always ID, but usually just end up throwing back onto the ground. On run 23, a Grand Charm turns out to be a skiller for the Fire Sorceress. Previously very cheap, but with the new and improved Hydra, these are going to skyrocket in value. On run 27, a set Grand Matron Bow drops, which, you know, it's fairly rare, fairly decent. But this drop is blown out of the water by what drops on run 34, a set lacquered plate. I've only found 3 of these since D2R dropped, and man, it never gets old. I love finding this item. After that, I found nothing of value until run 67, when a very rare, unique champion sword drops, which is Doombringer. A great looking sword, I just wish it were a little bit stronger. And last, but certainly not least, an insanely good low-level dueling Grand Charm drops. It's so good, in fact, that the website Maxroll basically says it can't exist. And this item on run 4 wasn't interesting enough to include, but I wanted to show it because imagine if the numbers on this thing were bigger, then at least it would be fun. So in conclusion, the drops were great, period. The runs were under 2 minutes, usually faster, and if I'm being honest with you, this place is amazing if you can handle the doll and the soul aspect. If we don't take that into consideration, this is an A tier zone, for real. Just with how easy the layout is and how easy it is to find, all with pretty good density, as it had anywhere from 4 to 10 unique packs as far as I could tell. And that about wraps it up. Huge thanks to the 229 subscribers that I've gotten over the past 2 weeks. Your support means a lot, I read all your comments, and it's very exciting with how fast my channel is growing. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.